Ooh, I almost sold that. God, there's diamonds everywhere. Yes, good quest.
Inquisitor.
Do I have any requisitions? Oh. So for these requisitions, they give you power. Like sometimes you need 30 power in order to do the next part of the game. And you play the game like you turn in shards, you like turn in a ring, you know, do certain things for certain people, and you get power that way. You can also get these requisitions, like Dragon Blood Distillation. That's for a different level, but I need 3 infusion primers, and when I do that, I can research that item, and I will get a point, and that'll go towards my my power. And you always have more of these every time you go to new lands. 1 Quebec leather. Oh, I can get that easy. 3 hardened Gurn hide. Ooh. Ancient writings. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Orlesian culture. That is a nice. What do I need? Something tome. 6 Orlesian tome. I only need 1 more of that. Nice. 4 decorative gems. 6 plate weave. 3 infusion prayers. Okay. Let's go through this ring. This thing cost me $10,000.
Yeah!
As much as I love my Inquisition, they do a terrible job with bridges and stuff. Oh, that's too bad. There are some bridges I've seen that are terrible. I mean, just driving a big ass fucking elephant through the middle of your fucking city. Oh shit. We've officially come to a stop.
Whoa!
Thank you.
I found one of your soldiers at the eastern ramparts. She wanted you to have this.
Fabienne's ring. She is gone then. I prayed that she yet lived. Thank you. I will make sure this gets to her family.
I must take my leave.
Good day, Inquisitor.
Alright.
Will it matter? We shall see.
Are you still there, Columbia? Rip. Oh shit. Did I find a glitch? I think I did. Oh god. Okay. I was gonna say, so now that I'm done basically with this part of the level, there's so many more triangles and shit. I'm not even gonna worry about that. I'm gonna show you the dialogue in the game. Basically, them talking, and it's pretty cool. You'll love it. One of the scenes in the game where they're talking about war and all this and that. Moving on. It's the final part of the game, but it's just going into the final part. It's really not much of a spoiler. I think I've done enough missions and stuff. I just want to end this game. Not end it, but I want to be able to move on now. Let's see how many hours I've been playing. 214 hours. Okay, I cannot hear you clearly. Yeah, I'm here. See, I think it's probably my mic or something. Alright, so, damn, I'm almost at 200 power. Looks like it'd be easy to get. It's actually not. Extra herbs. See, these are perks that you get. Like, I'm able to get second tier focus effects for abilities. My maximum focus was raised from 100 to 200, and then from 200 to 300. For the Inquisition, increased my inventory capacity by 15, and then adds one more potion slot for all party members. So you get these every now and again, which is really cool. Increases in inventory capacity by another 15. No. Many mages from all over Thedas have joined the Inquisition, hoping for some degree of order and protection. Reverse engineering their robes and staves will provide new rare schematics. Now, here's some previous employer gathering their collection of new rare schematics. Gathering their collective gains. Many of Leliana's new agents. Fuck it. Anybody ready to report in? Yes. Ornamented brooch. Influence. So I'm gonna leave really quickly. Let's see what I got, and I'm gonna come right back. And then we'll start the next dialogue. Bianca Arms Masterwork Ornate Longbow, Dual Blade. Alright, so basically nothing for me. Alright. So I'm going to let you watch this while I go and roll me a cigarette really quickly. The Inquisition is now a force to be reckoned with. Call its allies to rally their soldiers and march with Inquisitor Trevelyan's army to the Aurora Blas. Skip to the end.
That Dalish elf who joined us is eager, to say the least.
The Dalish possess great knowledge. We should be honored to have him with us.
Claim its power. Okay, so it's basically the ending. So I'm gonna let you watch this. I'm gonna roll up a cigarette really quickly.
With an Illuvion, Corypheus could cross into the Fade in the flesh.
Indeed. The Inquisitor can attest that these artifacts still work if one knows how to use them.
What happens when Corypheus enters the Fade?
Why, he will gain his heart's desire and take the power of a god. Or, and this is more likely, the lunatic will unleash forces that tear the world apart.
Yep, I knew it would leave me with the question. Or, and this is more likely, The lunatic will unleash forces that tear the world apart. Another reason to stop him. We can't have that. He won't live to try.
We don't have to worry about this Illuvian if Corypheus isn't alive to use it.
Stopping him thusly would be ideal, if you could manage it.
Pardon me, but does this mean everything's lost unless we get to the Illuvian before him?
Corypheus has a head start, no matter how quickly our army moves.
We should gather our allies before we march.
Can we wait for them? We should send our spies ahead to the Arbor Wilds.
Without support from the soldiers, you'd lose half of them.
Then what should we do?
You overcome it, all three of you together. Josephine, have our allies send scouts to meet us in the wilds. Liliana, your fastest agents will join them. Together, we'll have enough spies to slow down Corypheus' army until Cullen's soldiers arrive.
Such confidence, but the Arbor Wilds are not so kind to visitors. Old elven magic lingers in those woods.
We'd be remiss to not take advantage of your knowledge, Lady Morgan. Please, lend us your expertise.
'Tis why I came here, although it is good to see its value recognized.
Any further instructions, Inquisitor?
Remember what Corypheus has done while you plan. Every loss, every setback, every death. Let him learn what it means to be an enemy of the Inquisition.
We'll hound Corypheus in the wilds before he can find the temple or this Illuvian.
Okay. Here we go. Yeah, perfect. They didn't show all that in the Xbox. That was actually fucking cool as hell.
Inquisitor,
How goes the battle, Captain?
the Red Templars fall beneath our blades, your worship. Commander Cullen says they're nearly finished. Our scouts saw Corypheus traveling towards an elven ruin to the north. We can clear you a path through his armies.
Take care, as simple as that. Hold nothing back.
Make the monsters pay, Captain. Leave none standing.
We shall not flinch, your worship, not a one of us. Andraste guide you, Inquisitor.
I wonder, is it Andraste your soldiers invoke during battle, or does a more immediate name come to their lips?
We're in the middle of a war, Morrigan. Time is short.
If your scouts report accurately, I believe these ruins to be the Temple of Mathal.
Which is?
A place of worship out of elven legend. If Corypheus seeks it, then the Illuvian he covets lies within. Let us hope we reach this temple before the entire forest is reduced to ash.
Okay. So, good news and bad news. Good news is, this is the next part of the game I have to discover. Bad news is, it's a major spoiler if I continue from here. And I cannot go to my world map. Quest map. It won't let me go to my world map. So, it's up to you if you want to keep watching what happens, or if you want me to end the broadcast and go ahead and get the game. I'm gonna leave it up to you. Really? She's here?
Your faith in your commander is well placed, Ambassador. We are gladdened to see you, Herald. This day will be recalled for ages. We are privileged to witness the fulfillment of the Inquisition's purpose.
The sight of our Orlesian allies risking their lives here humbles me.
Your worthy cause would have
Okay.
even if we did not will it. Men and women of faith serve you. Their favor is no less than our own. Their service no less dear. With Orlais at your side, we will see you victorious against Corypheus. May you walk in the light.
Reach the first blockade. I'll be honest. It doesn't even look black. That's like the first black person I've seen in this entire game. Ugh, Jesus, what the hell? I don't want to do that while you're eating. Alright. Look at the fucking graphics again, dude. Like, seriously? Amazing.
Listen to how close the fighting's gotten. It will be worse ahead.
If the soldiers aren't careful with their fires, they'll do Corypheus' work for him.
This place is rubbish. What are we doing?
Do you sense the magic crackling? Something more powerful than the Red Templars stirs.
Whatever, lady, you fucking weirdo.
Celine's general is just down the hill in Quinto. He wishes to join
Those were Grey Wardens. They must be the last of those enslaved at Adam.
If they are forced to obey him, death will be a blessing.
With you, your worship.
There, ahead. An entire camp of Red Templars.
Watch out. They've posted archers on the wall.
Attacked by elves. It seems this temple of Mythal is not deserted after all.
Perhaps these creatures are the reason few return from the Arbor Wilds.
Master Dragon Slaying rune? Fuck yes. I think that's the best one you can get for the Dragon Slaying rune. That would be material here. Oh yeah.
For the herald of our birthday! We'll mop up any remaining red templars.
See, that's what I mean by new dialogue, is you do certain quests that are the gaming quests, and this is part of the storyline. And then they send you off to like a different, you know, a different map. And those are just like side things that you can build up your character. And then you come and do the quests like this. Fly away, birdies. I do collect all this. I'm one of those people who collects almost everything. Because whenever you're done with this part, you can still play the game. Like you can still do all the missions and complete everything. That's what I love about this game too. In most games, once you're done, like you have to go back to like a certain load point. This one just keeps going. Fighting over there, but I really want to go over here. Temple gates, enter the temple. What do we have down here? It's hard. Is it hard to finish all the quests? I don't know if that's a question, or if you're saying it is hard to finish all the quests. It's extremely hard to finish all the quests. You have to be like, you have to really spend your time on this game. Getting a lot of storm heart. Have these soldiers take this to the castle at once. Majestic as fuck. And these things too. I want those beside my throne. Supply cache. I've only used one potion, but I'll take it.
There. That must be the Temple of Mythal.
I hear fighting ahead.
Sometimes, yeah. But there's always, like, this will show you where you were at, that whole line. It kind of fades out after a while. But if you ever get lost, just follow your line back to where you were.
Namelana Servanale.
The wretch mocks you, master.
These are but remnants. They will not keep us from the Well of Sorrows.
Well of Sorrows?
That's Corypheus, the main evil guy in the game.
Be honored. Witness death at the hands of a new god.
Fuck, they didn't have none of this shit on the Xbox. This is awesome. Lifeless. On the Xbox, once you start this, you're automatically inside the temple. This is like a whole new added download type thing, I guess strictly for the PS4. But I'm really enjoying it. Fucking crazy looking chick.
It cannot be.
Cross the bridge, now!
Yeah. They put so much time and detail in this game, dude. It's one of the best games I think ever fucking made. It deserves so much more credit than it got. There wasn't that many people who were interested in this game. They're like, yeah, that game's kind of cool. It's like, no, you really have to spend your time playing this. Schematics and crafting materials don't take up space in your inventory, thank God. Because I have a lot of schematics and stuff. Alright, now we're in the temple. So this is where the Xbox starts.
At last, Mathal's sanctum. Let us proceed before Corypheus interferes.
You said Corypheus wanted an Illuvian, but he mentioned a Well of Sorrows. Which is right?
I am uncertain of what he referred to.
You were guessing. Corypheus might not be after this Illuvian. It might not even be here.
Yes, I was wrong. Does that please you? Whatever the Well of Sorrows might be, Corypheus seeks it, and thus you must keep it from his grasp.
Let's find this well before Corypheus's people do. I want to know how Corypheus returned to life. We saw him die.
And his life force passes
Yes,
on
it
to
is.
any blighted creature, darkspawn, or Grey Warden.
So, how many times do we need to kill him? It's a small number, right?
Strike Corypheus down, and he will rise anew.
We'll find a...
It appears the temple's magics are still strong.
Is this Elven? Does it say anything about this Well of Sorrows?
Atishor vir Abalasan. It means enter the path of the Well of Sorrows.
There is something about knowledge, respectful or pure. Shiven. Shivenen. 'Tis all I can translate. That it mentions the well is a good omen.
At least we know the Well of Sorrows was important.
Supplicants to Mathal would have first paid obeisance here. Following their path may aid entry.
Oh, no. This is bad. Rituals are bad. You can't want this.
If need be, unless you wish to turn back. Well done. Let us see what awaits.
can see videos on YouTube playing on the Xbox. Yeah, the graphics on the Xbox 360 do no justice to this PS4.
I see the Venatori have already encountered
Like
the
even the
temple's
detail in the
guardians.
stone.
A just death for...
Just that alone makes so much more difference. Yeah. Like it's a real sculpture.
mages. But where are the killers?
Preparing another display of hospitality, no doubt.
Okay, left door. Let's go see what this is. Okay, I can open that, but I don't want to open it up yet.
Yes.
Are you certain Corypheus is using the power of the Blight to make himself immortal?
Perhaps you forget. I was in Ferelden during the Fifth Blight. How Corypheus gained the power.
Let's continue.
As you wish.
Decent too. Oh, I can imagine. For the Xbox One, yeah, it would probably be pretty damn good. Serpent's Rage, I already have that. You can have all that back.
Why would this be here?
Something wrong?
It depicts the Dread Wolf, Fen Harel. In elven tales, he tricks their gods into sealing themselves away in the beyond for all time. Setting Fen Harel in Mathal's greater sanctum is as blasphemous as painting Andraste naked in the chantry.
You're not the final expert on these ancient things. No one can be.
There must be reason behind the mysteries. I refuse to believe we cannot tease them out.
For all your knowledge, Lady Morrigan, you cannot resist giving legend the weight of history. The wise do not mistake one for the other.
Pray tell, what meaning does our elven expert sense lurking behind this?
None we can discern by staring at it.
You two look like you're about to kiss when you argue.
'Tis time we pressed forward.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Don't let them pass.
Fucking bring it. We're waiting for a challenge this entire 200 hours I've been on here. Yeah, she's pretty damn nauseating in a sense. Like she's always in lots for thought. Fuck. Shoot.
Come on, we might catch them.
Hold a moment. While they rush ahead, this leads to our true destination. We should walk the petitioner's path as before.
An army fights and dies for us. The longer we tarry, the more soldiers we lose outside. Let's jump down and be done with this place.
In this case, I must agree with the witch. This is ancient ground, deserving of our respect.
You see the urgency? We cannot find the Well of Sorrows unprepared.
that's weird, man. Are you certain you want the well, don't you? We're here to stop Corypheus. You see the urgency. We cannot find the Well of Sorrows unprepared. You want the well, don't you?
You're very eager to reach our destination.
Are we not all eager to stop Corypheus from achieving his mad plan?
It sounds like what you want is that well.
There is a danger to the natural order. Legends walked Thedas once, things of might and wonder. Their passing has left us all the lesser. Corypheus would squander the ancient power of the well. I would have it restored.
I should take your word that this is altruism and not hunger for power?
Yes. Far easier to believe the Witch of the Wild's full of greed. Mankind blunders through the world, crushing what it does not understand. Elves, dragons, magic. The list is endless. We must stem the tide, or be left with nothing more than the mundane. This I know.
Come on, Nady, speak faster, please.
I read more in the first chamber than I revealed. It said a great boon is given to those who use the Well of Sorrows, but at a terrible price.
What's the boon in price?
What exactly did that altar say about the Well of Sorrows?
Like most elven writing, it was insufferably vague. The term I deciphered was Halam Shivanas, the sweet sacrifice of duty. It implies the loss of something personal for duty's sake, yet for those who served at this temple, a worthwhile trade.
Did you not trust me enough to tell me about this price when you read it?
I hoped to find more information.
But she's giving.
If I intended to cheat you, I would have feigned ignorance entirely.
Definitely.
My priority is your cause, but if the opportunity arises to save this well, I am willing to pay the cost.
And gain what?
That is what we must discover. The rituals may point the way.
What is all this on my map? Follow Calpurnia through the hole or perform the rituals. Okay. Kalami, I'm going to leave this up to you. Should we perform the rituals out of respect, or should we go fight with our soldiers? Should we just jump down the hole? Like, there?
Will you
or should we
abandon
do the
these
rituals?
Inquisitor? Think carefully. There is no return once we follow the Venatori.
Yeah, definitely. I was thinking the same thing. Let's take a diplomatic approach. Yep. That's exactly how I would have done it. Oh god. There's a whole thing to this. So... Oh no, I stepped on it. I just fucked it all up. Gotta restart. Okay. There's more? Oi, 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 oi. I do not want to do this all over.
Indeed. Time to proceed to the next ritual, I should think.
That's too cool. Scream scare. Yeah.
Will you abandon these rituals, Inquisitor? Think carefully. There is no return once we follow the Venatori.
Well, you kind of gave me a late start there, buddy. Again, late start. Fuck. Okay, I can step off of that. So it looks like I'd have to come right there, go all the way around that way. Alright, we're gonna try this. Thank you for the advice. Women, there is no going back, she said. Oh god. Okay, this is gonna be a tough one. No. Yeah, the ritual's to stand on all these without double standing on them. So I'm thinking I have to cut across first. I was wrong. Restart that. How in the fuck? Okay, I think I figured it out. I think. No. It has to be one of those squares, so that way, that way, that way, that way, that way. Should I start there, there, there? Yeah, let's try that. No, fuck, that can't happen, because I gotta go over there.
We are close. There is but one more path to follow.
Alright, that was awesome. Oh god. Alright, what do we have here? Oh, this looks easy, but it ain't gonna be easy, I guarantee that. Wow, that was actually very easy.
Everything is lit.
So can we go? Now?
Come, let us see if the doors have opened.
I can't teabag it though. Let me see, no, there's no way to teabag it. What do we have here? Mosaic of Andrewil.
What's this?
I believe we are in the presence of the elven goddess Ondrul, Lady of the Hunt.
Or a goddess of sacrifice, according to some.
Truly? I wonder if that is why Ondrul's patron animal is the hare. 'Tis said the Dalish invoke her
You guys can
before
say
a
whatever you want.
chase,
I'm getting the gold.
especially if they happen to be stalking humans.
The Dalish aren't known for being so bloodthirsty, are they?
'Tis only what I overheard in the Empress's court. Many Orlesian commanders consider skirmishes against the Dalish excellent sport. Tis not what I expected. What was this chamber used for?
We're being watched.
Venavis, you are unlike the other invaders. You stumble down our paths at the side of one of our own. You bear the mark of magic, which is familiar. How has this come to pass? What is your connection to those who first disturbed our slumber?
I won't be interrogated at sword point. Declare yourself.
I am called Abelas. We are sentinels, tasked with standing against those who trespass on sacred ground. We wake only to fight, to preserve this place. Our numbers diminish with each invasion. I know what you seek. Like all who have come before you, you wish to drink from the Vira Belasan.
The place of the Way of Sorrows. He speaks of
Yeah,
the well.
It is not for you. It is not for any of you.
Fuck yeah, Solas, talk to him.
Solus, perhaps he'll listen to you.
What shall I say, Inquisitor? Shall I sway him from a millennia of service by virtue of our shared blood? He clings to all that remains of his world, because he lacks the power to restore it.
Very threatening. Hell of a lot of bows.
So, you're elves from ancient times? Before the Tevinter Imperium destroyed Arlathan?
The Shemlin did not destroy Arlathan. We Elven warred upon ourselves. By the time the doors to this sanctuary closed, our time was over. We awaken only when called, and each time find the world more foreign than before. It is meaningless. We endure. The Vira Belasan must be preserved.
What is the well?
What is this Vera Balasan exactly?
It is a path. One walked only by those who toiled in Mithal's favor.
He speaks of priests, perhaps.
More than that, you need not know.
We did not come here to fight you, nor to steal from your temple.
I believe you. Trespassers you are, but you have followed rites of petition.
Put the
You
fucking
have shown
bows down.
respect to Mithal. If these others are enemies of yours, we will aid you in destroying them. When this is done, you shall be permitted to depart. And never return.
This is our goal, is it not? There is no reason to fight these sentinels.
Consider carefully. You must stop Corypheus, yes, but you may also need the well for your own.
That's what I love about this fucking game. Is now you get to decide the rest of the game. So I'm gonna let you decide. We will ally. Accept the Sentinel Elves' bargain. I don't trust them. Refuse the Sentinel's offer. We may need that well. Refuse the Sentinel's offer. So would you go with them, or would you deny them? Do you want the power of the well, or do you want to stop Corypheus? Hard choice, man. I know, for real, dude. Whenever me and my dad were playing this, my dad's all about power and gain. He's like, "Fuck that! I want the whale. Fuck these motherfuckers." So we went straight to the whale. I don't like that, man. On the stairs, really. Yeah, guy's creepy. So stop. Stop him.
I refuse.
As you wish. Our duty is clear. The Vera Balasan shall not be usurped, even if I must destroy it. Masal Dinan.
No!
Morgan!
Oh, I went with that. I agree with you. It's my damn well. Give me stuff.
Someone help Sarah!
That was unnecessary. A pointless waste of life.
I didn't make them attack Solus. They're the ones clinging to their pointless duty.
Pointless, is it? This is their land, not yours.
We had to come to stop Corypheus. You followed me here.
Yes. So I did.
How old could they be if they died so stupid? Alright?
Alright. Anyone you choose retains the ending up. And that's throughout the entire game. Wow, she died? Came back to life though. You accept, for example. Yeah, if you were to accept it, I have never accepted it before. I haven't seen that part. But yeah, I believe if you accept it, something different happens.
Let's look around. This place is like a maze.
Elfie elves didn't want normal people near their precious well.
What the hell was that thing for? Oh no, yeah, I got you. Supplies replenished. You have one choice. Yeah. It really depends on whichever path you take. Wait, what was that? I heard it. You hear that? It's behind this wall. Can I go around? Thank you. I'm gonna go back because I'm really curious about that noise. That noise is a glyph, and if I uncover it, I get something for it. Might just have to miss it though, because it seems to be going in the right direction. Got to be a way to that fucking glyph. Oh, I guess not. Well, I'm left-handed, so I'm gonna go through this way. Oh, well, it makes no difference, I guess.
Well of sorrows. So Mithal endures.
Andraste, guide us.
You guys are nerds.
I want them dead before the master arrives.
Kaltora Virethan.
I will swim if I... well knows its vessel, and those who would despoil it. Stand aside, Inquisitor. The trials you set me,
You
I
listen
have
here,
overcome.
Gap Lady.
As a courtesy, leave now. Or not at all.
Do you truly believe we can dismiss our armies with a handshake, Calpurnia?
What I offer may be their only chance to survive. You serve your people, you have one last chance to save them. The Well of Sorrows overflows with knowledge, power abandoned by those the elves worshipped as gods.
Take this app.
To walk the Fade without the
Be the
anchor.
player choice, but I think it depends on the game
Is what
as well.
the Well of Sorrows
Yes,
will give
I will agree with you on that one. Sometimes there are moments where you can totally just play around and be like, I think you're stupid, but it's the same thing as I think you're wonderful. And they'll be like, I just don't want to talk right now. You know, and it's like, I don't want your compliment right now. I think you're beautiful. I don't want your compliment. I think you're stupid. I don't want your compliment. So it kind of works out the same way, but there are actions like that one I showed you just now where it really depends on if you go with the elves or not, and it totally changes a whole different aspect of the game, like different moments and stuff like that. There are ones that do work in the game's favor, and there are some that work in the player's favor. To walk the Fade without the anchor, that is what the Well of Sorrows will give Corypheus. That will end in disaster. Makes me sound like a pussy. Why are you the vessel? It's a good one. Not if I take the well first, and that makes me sound greedy.
If that's the case, why isn't Corypheus clawing at the well?
I will carry it like a jug brimming for his use. Can you not see? I knew you would take the well for yourself, to ransack its wisdom to try to defeat Corypheus. But you'd still be just a child, playing with a sword. Corypheus will wield it as a master.
I'd rather just kill you. Corypheus plans to bind you. Bind you. Which one would you choose? See, that's what I mean. There are moments that work in the game's favor, but it's not lit up like this. It doesn't have like two choices like this. It has like multiple choices that you can choose, but it's all the same. But this one right here really changes parts of the player's perspective. So you can tell her, don't do it. Corypheus is planning to bind you, or you can tell her, you know, I'd rather just kill you. No. Kill for me, go with.
You're not getting the well while one of us still breathes.
Come then. One last sacrifice.
Fucking bring it. Hell yes. You wanted the other choice? Oh, no kill for me. Okay, I see what you're saying. Let's see. Yeah, because my dad, he chose that one. Mind the delay. Oh, let's see here. How far do I have to go back? Not too far, okay. Nah, it's no problem, man. I understand this whole internet thing even cuts out sometimes. Here we go.
The trials you set me, I have overcome. To walk the Fade without the anchor. But you'd still be just a child, playing with a sword. Corypheus will wield it as a master.
Once you've drunk from the well, Corypheus will use a ritual on you. You'll be a mindless tool, enslaved to his will.
That... where I come from, idle tales must be proven.
Here, the page with his binding ritual. He tried it on your master.
Threw it at her.
How could you know? And these runes, no one has written in these since... He made so many promises and everyone alive. Venhidus Kafan Vas. He was to give Tevinter a true leader. If Corypheus would misuse me, he'd misuse them too. I was blind.
Then rebuild Tevinter? You did this for Tevinter? I still have to destroy you. So this is A, B, or C, and I'm gonna let you choose it. And I'll wait for the delay. Another hard choice. Yes. Jeez, it's already morning sign outs. Morning time outside. It's crazy. He was to give Tevinter a true leader. If Corypheus would misuse me, he'd misuse them too. I was blind. Can you give me the options? Yeah, she says he was to give Tevinter a true leader. If Corypheus would misuse me, he'd misuse them too. I was blind. Option A is then rebuild Tevinter. Option B is you did this for Tevinter. And option C is I still have to destroy you. Okay.
That's why you joined Corypheus? To see Tevinter rebuilt?
To see her reborn. Slaves allowed their true potential.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Corruption excised. Tevinter was the cradle of civilization. Imagine what her future could be. A crafter of wonders, standing against the savage Kunari. A beacon for all.
Then rebuild Tevinter. I still have to destroy you. Oh god. B wasn't helpful. It only made it worse. Now it just dwindles down to 2. Kill her or let her rebuild Tevinter. So option A. Yeah, this is option build. Okay.
Perhaps Tevinter does need a strong leader. Be that woman while you still can.
You mock me, Inquisitor. As if you'd let me walk away.
The Inquisitor is showing you great mercy, Mage. Do not waste it.
If Corypheus triumphs. Listen, if any power can challenge him, it lies in the well. Perhaps its price is too high, but if you can take it, humble him. Vitae Benefaria, Inquisitor. Do not follow us. I will give you some time. I go to confront my master. Then I will return to Tevinter. If there is anything left of me.
Staff of Corruption. Oh my god, that's how you get the Staff of Corruption. It's like one of the best staffs in the game.
You heard his parting words, Inquisitor. The elf seeks to destroy the Well of Sorrows.
So the Sanctum is despoiled at last.
You would have destroyed the well yourself, given a chance.
To keep it from your grasping fingers. Better it be lost than bestowed upon the undeserving.
Fool. You'd let your people's legacy rot in the shadows.
My internet cut. Oh, I was able to get a badass staff out of it.
Corypheus needed Calpurnia to use the well. Without her, there's no vessel to claim it.
The moment we leave,
Oh, no, you're
we'll
good.
send more forces to secure this place. The well clearly offers power, Inquisitor. If that power can be turned against Corypheus, can you afford not to use it?
Do you even know what you ask? As each servant of Mythal reached the end of their years, they would pass their knowledge on through this.
Oh, no, the last choice you made was,
all that we knew.
that was like the final one. The one before this was really wasn't nothing.
This can't be easy. Holding on to what's left.
You cannot imagine. Each time we awaken, it slips further from our grasp.
There are other places, friend. Other duties. Your people yet linger.
Elven such as you?
Yes. Such as I.
Our duty is all that remains. Those who drank from the Virabella San paid a great price. Bound to the service of Mythal for eternity.
You claim Mythal was truly a god.
What are you talking about?
To you,
the answer,
it
the
shall
choice
make
that I
no
made?
difference.
Defending all that was left of what once was.
And would have happily buried us in the process.
There really wasn't a choice. It was just more along the lines of like questioning and yes or no's. And he said that he wants to protect his well, and I said, all right, we're done here. So I was just like, just let him protect his well. Because, I mean, it's all he has. And right now, as he tried to protect it, she killed him. And she said that he would have destroyed the well and happily have buried it in the process. I mean, but it's not her fucking well. Like, fuck this well. We gotta go kill Corypheus. Like, shit. So I just let the dude have his well. I'm like, that's all you got in life, man. Just keep your damn well. Well done. Nothing we can do now. That was wrong. I didn't tell you to kill him. What do you want me to go with? The thumbs up, like, good job. Nothing we can do now. The sad one, this is wrong. Or the really, like, the pissed off one. I didn't tell you to kill him. So it's A, B, C, or D. B.
Well, it's done.
That it is. You'll note the intact Illuvian. I was correct on that count, at least.
Is it still a threat? Can Corypheus use it to travel the Fade?
You recall when I took you through my Illuvian, I said each required a key? The well is the key. Take its power, and Mythal's last Illuvian will be no more use to Corypheus than glass. I did not expect the well to feel so hungry.
Careful, that's not good. Back away now. So again, you got A, B, or C. not say these choices. All right, I'll just continue with it. A is telling her to be careful to take the power of the well. B is just like agreeing, but in like a sad way, like that's not good. And C is telling her back up, like do not take the power. But see how this one, it's showing like the 3 option thingy. This one I don't think matters. I think if you choose be careful, it's the same as back away, and it's the same as that's not good. Because like it didn't lit up and it didn't flash golden. Like sometimes you'll have characters in the game who want to join your Inquisition, and that little flash will pop up. And 2 people so far, I've denied them. I was like, no, you're not going to join me in my Inquisition. And you don't see them for the rest of the game. They're done. They're completely out of the game. My dad, he chose to take on everybody. So, through the rest of the game, I was able to play with them. Tell her to be careful. Okay.
Let's not be reckless. I don't want anyone hurt.
I am willing to pay the price the well demands. I am also the best suited to use its knowledge in your service.
Or more likely to your own ends?
What would you know of my ends, elf?
You are a glutton drooling at the sight of a feast. You cannot be trusted.
Of those present, I alone have the training to make use of this.
Yeah.
Let me drink, Inquisitor.
I'm going to ask her about it really fast before we make an option.
What training makes you so qualified?
I have studied the oldest lore. I have delved into mysteries of which you could only dream. Can you honestly tell me there is anyone better suited?
I think Solas would be better suited to take the power, honestly. Myself, I don't really need the power. I'm just gonna go with Solas on this one.
What about you, Solus?
No. Do not ask me again.
I would be.
You lead the Inquisition. This is not a risk you can take. I have the best chance of making use of the well for everyone. Let me drink.
You're not concerned about the price? Bound forever to the will of Mythal?
Bound to the will of a dead god? It seems an empty warning. Perhaps a compulsion yet remains. Who can say otherwise? I do not fear it, even so.
Well, she insists.
Are you sure you want this, Morrigan? We don't know what will happen.
We do not, and yet it must be done.
Yeah, I'll let her do that. What is everyone else? Okay. See? And this is how it flashed golden like that. The Inquisition will gain the power of the well, or Morgan will gain the power of the well. Or before you make your decision, I believe you can ask everyone what they think. So what do you want to do? Do you want to just give her the power? You want to give us the power? Or do you want to let everybody have an opinion on it? Another tough decision. Okay.
Thoughts?
She is right about only one thing. We should take the power which lies
Oh,
in
you're
the
good.
well.
If it is truly between you and her, then let her take the risk. Make her help us all.
It's called the Well of Sorrows. Sorrows? No one should go in the Well of Sorrows.
Enough deliberation. Give me your decision.
The power of will. So do you want the power, or do you give it to her?
It's yours.
That was fast. It's yours. I got some good approvals out of it. I like that.
Morrigan? Are you all right?
Elasin Salah. Visan Allah. I am intact. There is much to sift through. But now we can... The Illuvian!
Through the mirror.
Nice. All right. So many damn tough decisions.